I welcome the presence of highest consciousness into this space, highest love, highest compassion. I ask for the divine to hold us in the light today, and I welcome the benevolent teachers and weavers of the divine plan to grace this space, to support the expansion and sharing of spiritual experience and education. Let us be present for the unfolding of hearts returning to their true medicine. You may be called to this space today because you are seeking a connection to your divinity, or you are seeking a space where you can truly dive in to your inherent perfection. It's time to remember how to heal and to walk the path of love, participating in the restoration of the divine plan on earth. And so it is. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Donna. Hello, Sophie. So, I feel like I should explain myself. I have some ideas of people to invite to the podcast instead of just always being boring old me. And maybe you're not bored, but I would love to hear your suggestions. So if you want to message me your suggestions or tell me here, what you, or who I should say, who you are curious about, who you think I would enjoy having a good conversation with. I would love that. I feel like I'm like a child. So I'm curious. I asked Oliver Jones, but I don't think he's the right energy for the podcast, to be honest. But that's okay. Hello, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. So I decided, this is my Sagittarius rising. I decided, drop of the hat, 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? To do my Be Your Own Sound Healer workshop and to actually take it to the next level with really sharing, expressing, teaching how I do the things that I do, whether it's with my dragon, without my dragon, and how all of that works literally behind the scenes. The alchemy that's happening, the way that I'm using my voice, how I tap into the strength of my voice in order to do the things that I'm doing. So the first class will be on the 30th right away. And that will be to help you connect to your voice, to clear anything that you need to clear in regards to your voice, so that you can feel tapped in, connected, authentic in your vocal expression. And that's just like speech, right? Toning is singing in a sense, but you do not have to be a singer to be your own sound healer. And especially, you don't need to be a singer to be your own sound healer. And I'll tell you why. Because toning is not carrying a tune. Toning is not keeping up with the words, right? Toning is your own body creating a frequency and supporting you in maintaining that. The toning is also a projection of frequency that you can support other people with, right? So when my children were smaller, I would tone just at bedtime to help them fall asleep. And if they were having a hard time falling asleep, I would tone so that they would fall asleep. And it would usually be probably within 2 minutes of me starting to tone after I've, sung a few songs and like, oh, why isn't this baby going to sleep? And then I would tone into their chest, literally into their chest. And then they would receive that, it's very different than la 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 versus ooh, right? And they feel it and they love it. Sometimes, like, you would watch their faces, like, and then ooh, and then they would just fall asleep. So toning, you can use it on your kids, you can use it on yourself, you can use it on your loved ones. It's super helpful when there's anxiety. It's super helpful when there's actually acute pain. It can reduce inflammation, right? So this is just the beginning with toning. And then we expand. Hello, everyone. Come on in. And then we expand to actually, metaphysically, right? Like multidimensionally, beyond the tone into your light language and using your light language. So the last time that I taught this, the last piece of the Be Your Own Sound Healer workshop was activating your light language, being in your light language, and using it. But this time we are learning how to differentiate between blessings, prayers, energetic projecting, right? And actually receiving something. Right? That is, so we have this experience where the language is coming from us, but then there's also the experience where we are interpreting information and it's coming out through our voice in the light language. So this is, combining not just toning and light language, but this is about being a channel, really harnessing your ability to receive from the universe and give materially, right? To be that conduit. And then the third part of this workshop, so it's going to be 3 months, 3 different workshops, at the end of May, at the beginning of July, and the beginning of August. And so you have plenty of time to play with it, right? Work with it, establish that work within you. And then the third is going to be so profound. I'm so excited because I'm even going to be teaching things that I don't normally teach in the Magdalene mentorship, because we're going to be getting into truly the nitty-gritty of what it is that I'm doing that is reaching through. Now, this does include my dragon, so we're really breaking it down. We're breaking it down to how do we work with our guides, our multidimensionals, right? Our elementals. How do we work with them in order to reach through and access past lives, alternative lives, cosmic selves, right? And bring energy through or bring healing to them, right? Bring healing to that place. So we're going to be working with travel, astral travel, remote viewing. We're going to be doing all kinds of tremendous stuff, and that's going to happen in August. Hello, Chantal. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Amanda. Welcome, everyone. So sign up for how profound I am honestly a little bit surprised that my higher self is like, you should teach people how you do it without actually it's not that I don't understand it. Hi, Christine. I understand it, but I've never explained it before. So this is going to be really fascinating for me, at least. I'm sure it'll be fascinating for everybody. But it's like, oh, wait, let's stop. How are you using your internal energies. How are you using your solar plexus right now? How are you using your heart field? Hey, Emmy. So it's just really, really profound. So overarching, right? Be your own sound healer, but it's really like become a quantum healer using your voice. So that should be the subtitle. Right? Fresh from a nap. I love that so much. I love that. So I brought the cards. And so I want to do readings for you guys, and I want to, with the answers in the readings, also provide the energetic and the actual thing that I will be teaching in July and August. So I should say May, July, and August. So on the 30th, maybe we'll start with a collective reading, and then I will pick you all at random if you want a reading. Hi, Wayne. If you would like to receive energetics, calibration, I just have to say, I'm wearing this dark lipstick today, and I am not used to it. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It's like, maybe I can lighten it up a little bit. But it's this, I got a new lipstick, and it was darker than I thought it was going to be. But that's fun. That's fun. No big deal. Oh, the life of being a woman. So, let's do a reading for the collective. So I welcome the presence of our higher selves. I welcome Rumara, Golden Dragon. I welcome Nheduana and the unicorns. I ask for 4 unicorns to stand in the cardinal directions and to restore what is distorted within the directions. I call upon the presence of the highest consciousness of Archangel Michael and the angels of the highest white light from Source. I welcome the heart of Elisha, Master Teachers Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. Mother Isis, surround each and every one of us, creating a healing crucible today. And in the center of this container, I anchor the blue flame of Sophia, the white Christed flame, the emerald crystal heart flame, and the triple solar dragon flame. I welcome Solaris to watch over this session today, to provide us the guiding force, guiding energy that is necessary. And I call upon the divination masters. I call upon the multidimensional energies that provide direct words, direct guidance in the name of love. I welcome the presence of the Akashic Records and the guardians therein, and the halls of Amenti and the guardians of the halls. In the corners of this container, I place 4 pillars of light, harmony, love, truth, and respect. And I welcome Keohil and our protector dragons to encircle us and alight atop this double terminated crystalline structure of our container. Thank you so much. So glad that you're all here. Thank you. Hello, Taylor. Welcome. So I want to make sure. One second. Let me just grab a link. the link to this course. So this is just for the first weekend, or the first workshop of the 3. So it's a 3-part series. And so this is just May 30th. And if you'd like to see more about it, you can go to my website. And I wrote more about the intention and what that's all about. And it's really, I mean, I can't believe how cheap it is. Because I'm like giving you the secret. I'm giving you the secret sauce to the work that I do. So check it out, sign up, take advantage. All right, my friends. I keep saying it, but here, let me do it. We're going to do a reading for the collective. We'll pull 3 cards for the collective. And then we're going to be doing individual readings. So if you have a specific question, you can go ahead and write down your question. And I'm going to just divine who... I'd be careful about that. Don't drink in the moon. You'd be drinking in false energies. Yeah, lazy witches. Lazy witches need to learn about the true moon. Okay. One more shuffle. All right. There we go. Thank you. For the collective. We're not doing reverses right now. We're just reading straight up. Okay. So we are coming from a place. Oh, God. That feels like a silly question, Wade, because you're such a silly guy. So the Queen of Pentacles shows up here. This is the energy from whence we came. And, we are we're doing some good work. It's deep work, though, because we might be coming from a fruitful time, a fruitful place. And, all of us really remembering, this is also divine feminine energy, remembering our power, remembering our fruitfulness, remembering our ability to manifest and provide everything that we need. So with that, while we are remembering that we have the ability to provide everything that we need for ourselves, we're also doing some deep work right now. And the 8 of Swords is like, gosh, how did I get myself into this, right? How did I even allow myself to be manipulated, because remember, the 7 of Swords, right, is the manipulator. The 7 of Swords is the deceiver. So then the 8 of Swords is kind of like the result of potentially believing, right? But this is more internal. It's personal. It's not necessarily what someone has done against us. This might be like, gosh, we're not feeling too good about ourselves right now, right? We have something to heal. We might be in, I definitely feel this. We might be in a time right now of excavating our shadows, of realizing that there's something within that we're not being honest with ourselves, or that we need to change. I think definitely on the collective, there are a lot of ways that we are not being honest with ourselves as communities, right? Like, it's really hard for people to come to terms with all of these fucking data centers being built. Like, what is that about? There's no way that we need all like 3,000 new data centers in the United States. What is that about, right? There's also other ways that we're, reconciling that the food industry has been actively poisoning us, deliberately poisoning us for 70 years, right? So there's a lot of us like having to come to terms, right? How have you been treating yourself? that you need to come to terms, right, with something that is you've been hurting yourself, right? Or you've been believing in things that don't serve you and don't belong to you either. Thankfully, thankfully, we have newfound inspiration. We have new motivation. Now, this can be, this is a fire card, right? The beginning of fire. So let's come to new motivation. I am definitely in this place, and I'm so grateful for this card coming up because, like, oh yes, I am being inspired to change certain things, to improve certain things, right? To take care of myself in a better way. And so, what is your motivation? Right? What is the thing that is actually going to bring you joy, bring you back to the better part of yourself? Right? Like, there's so much to remember about, why are we here? What is our purpose, right? And how are we going to move forward in a way that serves our highest good, serves the potential, and what is the shift that's happening internally that allows that energy to move forward? Because we have to be willing. These are such beautiful cards together too. We have to be willing to change, to take off the blindfold. Like, we're the ones who have put ourselves in this situation. And we might have forgotten that we actually put ourselves here, right? That we forgot also how powerful we are, what we've created, what we're able to create. So let's come back to this orientation of, I can create again. I have the ability to tap in and to create. And from this place, from this power, I'm ready to create anew. I'm ready to create anew. So from here, we want to draw upon this Ace of Wands and call forward from the highest light, from within ourselves, from Mother Gaia, from the earth, from nature, from the elementals. We call in this motivation, this support, this inspiration, this ability to start brand new, to start over. And so we call this energy forward. So we call upon the fiery energy. Maybe it's the Sagittarius, right? The Aries, the Leo, these initiators, right? These are the beings that are really good at naming what they want, right? These are the ones who are really good at saying, okay, I claim this, I'm going to move forward. So whether or not you have those energies with you in your natal chart or whatever, you can harness them. So let's harness that fiery energy out of the cosmos, out of the ether to ourselves. And so place a hand on yourself and think about what you need help with. Think about what it is that you are truly ready for. And we're about to enter into summertime up here in the Northern Hemisphere. And so we've got a lot of churning and work, right, coming for us. So let us receive that. El fuego. And we allow to move out the shame, the self at fault, the bad things that we may have created or set ourselves up for. We remove all shame from our fields. We forgive ourselves. And we bring back new life. Sholar kia fuko la khale sefeti yamakata sheledi haso shoko for la khale di yamakasai. New inspiration, new motivation, new fire, fire in the belly, fire under the feet, under the butt, right? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that is the energy for all of us, maybe just me. But if you would like a reading and a calibration, please come forward. I would love to support you. So, Wayne, to take your question seriously, in what way can you be a better pagan? You can actively participate in the cross-quarter holidays and solar holidays. When we are in alignment with the wheel of the year, right? So we have solstices, equinoxes, right? And then we also have the midway point between each of those. We call those the cross-quarter holidays. Hi, Maria. Thank you, Christine. Well, welcome. Okay, Maria's not afraid to step forward and ask for a reading. Yeah, so when we follow, Maria, let me know if you have a question. When we follow the cycles of nature, you don't have to have a question if you don't want to, or if you don't have one, that's fine. We actually have better rhythms and experiences in ourselves. You know, we actually can, it's like when we come to autumn time and it's the time for going within, and it's the time where, you know, earth outside is kind of shutting down, right? The leaves are falling, all of these things we're letting go. And then in winter, we're very much internal and we're doing deep internal work. And then we fruit, right? Or we come out in the spring and we fruit in the summer. And so if we can actually follow these cycles, we can harness the energy that's associated with them. So whether it's fertility, manifesting energy, or doing that deep work, knowing how to do that deep shadow work, or, you know, deep excavating of really allowing yourself to see more parts of yourself that happens in winter, you know, that's how you can be a better pagan, is by really syncing your life with nature. We can all be better humans if we were to follow a natural calendar, because of course the calendar that we have is also deliberately meant to take us out of sync with nature. But if we had 13 months, right? Each of our months would be 28 days, which is a lunar cycle, right? And then we would all be in tune with each other, right? So we would also be very much in tune with the summer. So the month that is missing is between July and August, and that month is called Sol, S-O-L, for sun. So, all right, Maria. This is for Maria. Ooh. So we're coming from the shadow, coming from the devil. This is the energy that is led up to now. And of course, the devil is here to show us where we're not paying attention, right? To show us, to look into the shadows, to the things that are actually affecting you in your life that you've been avoiding, or perhaps people in your life that are being shadowy, right? That are not being completely honest. Maybe they're being deceptive, or they're keeping something from you. So that is the energy that is leading up to now. And right now we're at the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is like, okay, there's new information coming in. Let's quiet down. Are you able to rest? Are you able to rest and receive? Because this is what's being asked of you right now, for integrating what you have learned from this shadowy figure or shadowy energy entering into your field. And then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords says, okay, I need to learn how to communicate better, maybe even differently. Maybe I need to use my vocalization, right? My expression of self to actually create what is it we're trying to say? To create new boundaries with this shadowy energy, right? With this information that you're taking in, that you are, receiving and allowing to anchor, is it too intense? Does it not serve you, right? So the Page of Swords is also about drawing new boundaries, saying what is acceptable to you, what is not acceptable to you, which is very much Queen of Swords. But the Page of Swords is like stepping into her power, right? She's often the princess, and she's stepping into her power and into her ability to speak for herself. So we're going to provide some calibration for you, Maria. And of course, this serves everyone who receives it. So this energy calibration is to bring balance into receiving information or energy that is harsh, that is out of alignment, to receive what is true and what serves you, and to help you move forward in a good way with clear boundaries. That feels good. Whatever this shadowy energy is, we welcome the angels of the highest light from Source to come and gather it up from Maria, remove it completely, heal it in the light, and return it to Source now. Restoring the three cauldrons within Maria, at the womb, at the heart, and the mind. Personal boundaries. Oh, this is something's coming up about mother-in-law. So it feels like there's meddling here, and really good to hold these boundaries. Yes, so if you feel like we've got more grounding here now, that's awesome. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Good. I was like, oh my God, girl, I didn't even know you were having as a psychic. Oh, actually, I did know that you were pregnant. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Okay, get that mother-in-law out. I just saw it so clearly. It's so funny because when I, seeing you in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the last time that you and I met. I'm seeing you in your backyard. And yeah, oh, wow. All power to you, Mama. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Blessings on the baby that is coming. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for you. My question is, I constantly dream myself in the same place in Tirana for years, but today I dreamed myself as energy trying to escape someone, but that person got me to another place that was just purple light. Oh, what does it mean? Oh, what does it mean? So you always have a dream in the same place which tells me that you have kind of a stable internal world. The mental world is quite stable for you. And let me see this. And oh wait. Oh, I love it. Hey, Ruth. And then you were trying to escape, but they got you to another place that was just purple. Well, the purple light. So considering purple light is super high frequency, okay? And it is also healing. So depending on how purple, if it's more violet ray or more amethyst, there's different frequencies that are being carried there. I'm getting some chills in my legs. It feels like there's forward motion for you, that this is not, even though it might have felt like, I feel kind of like, oh, maybe this is a scary dream. And noticing that this is more about you moving into a higher place, whether this is intellectually or cognitively, but it's conscious. It's a conscious higher level of thinking, higher level of being. And I want to, we're just going to skip the, okay, we'll pull one card. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about, it's about hard work, but it's about bringing your hard work to the people. And, you know, Emmy, your beautiful heart, I can certainly say that, you know, you have a compassion that, and a care. It feels like a leveling up to me. I feel like whatever this is, you know, you've been in one place for a long time. You've been dreaming in this one place for a long time. And it's almost like someone had to come and get you in order to put you into another place. So this might constitute that there's a new level of work, this Ten of Wands, that there's a higher agency that's being asked of you. That's what I'm feeling. So let's bring you some calibration with this. Have a little bit of the hiccups. So Emmy's higher self is bringing that proper calibration that she needs to be assisted into this higher consciousness that's being asked of her. Definitely can feel your higher self like saying, okay, Emmy, we're ready for what's next. We're ready for what's next. So we want to support you and want to provide energetic foundation for you to rise up. Ooh, Avalarrekias kol harrekifakasit yamakatai emmi, kolavarrekias koskole hat yamakasakalias. Avalarrekiamakotakhasis shilevahadi yamakoskole vahanit isiki yamakatai. Avalarrekias koskole halharrekiamokotkalevediasi yamakotashilediakadevediamakashai. Avalarrekias koskalevediam. And also clearing away old ways of being that don't serve you anymore. Lower consciousnesses, allowing in higher frequencies. In the name of love, thank you so much. Deeply anchored into the earth. Thank you so much. I pray that that is helpful for you, my sister Emmy. And the tribal soulite who himself was offering me a green gecko with the dragon loom. Interesting. So dragons come in all forms, Ruth, and really. Okay, so the gecko will be kind of like the symbol for the larger dragon. It's almost like it's easier for you to communicate with the gecko. It's easier for you to have this relationship with this little guy, right? That might be like with you and crawls all over you. And the soul guide was offering me a green gecko with the dragon behind him. It feels like the green gecko and the dragon are like the same thing, you know? I'm curious what Rumara will say. I concur. I concur. And we can of course go, that's actually a perfect question for the dragon circle. Dragon circle is also open to everyone who would like to. Amethyst color, I see that. Yeah. Okay, Christine. Working on learning mediumship and would love any guidance. Good. Curious how you're learning mediumship. Hi, Whitney. Yes, Christine. Okay, I see you all. Margaret and Amanda. Okay. All right, this is for Christine. Let's pull some cards. Oh. Excuse me. I know my nose blowing is so loud. Oh, Tracy. You have a mentor. That's great. So very helpful to have a mentor. My goodness. All right, let's see how that's going for you. So Tracy, we're doing readings today and energetic calibrations according to the readings. Wow. This is exciting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, Christine. This is definitely bringing you to your I'm so motivated to do this. I'm so ready for this task. I'm so ready for what's next. This is like the excitement of like, oh, I'm on a mission and I'm going to pursue it and I'm so excited about pursuing it. What you might be finding is that the power of your emotions is what truly helps you to tap in as a medium. So mediumship in itself, right, is a very nuanced thing. And I experience mediumship in different ways. I can step into it in different ways. But it's actually through the heart, right? It's actually through the heart that we can experience mediumship in the highest level. So, I mean, I definitely feel like you're doing things correctly. It feels like you're tuning in properly. I want to make sure that you're also protecting yourself properly. Let me ask that question. Nope, that looks good. And so this is the Wheel of Fortune. I didn't say anything, but this is the Wheel of Fortune, which feels like, yeah, this is in the right time as well. Like everything is in you stepping up to this is all in perfect timing. And the future card, or the energy that leads out of now, is the High Priestess. So this is deep learning, right? This is initiation. This is really like you showing up in the fullness of yourself and what you're capable of, and not hiding from that as well. So Christine, I'm really excited for you because this is a really truly powerful time, and you're well oriented in your motivation. You're well aligned in the heart, making sure that you are listening to your heart and that you're listening to the guidance that your heart gives you. It's your turn. It's your turn. And this is the activation. This is the initiation that, your whole life might have been aiming for, right? Up to this point. And when it comes to initiations, it's like everything that came before and everything that came after, you know? So, really, really making sure that you are, following your heart, listening to guidance, and maintaining sovereignty. Because, doing mediumship is kind of tricky when it comes to sovereignty, and you want to make sure that you have passwords, that you are already sovereign before you're going into any kind of mediumship, stuff like that. So have fun with that, Christine. Well done. Well done. Starting your career in the arts, Tracy. I'd love to hear more about your career in the arts. That's exciting. The dragon was huge. The gecko was cute, right? Yeah, it's like the gecko definitely represents the larger dragon. I feel like they go hand in hand. Yes. Okay. Amanda Fisher, are you still here, my dear? Okay. You're so welcome, Christine. So Amanda and Margaret step up. We're going to do a quick clearing for Tracy. Okay. All right. You're next. I'm going to do a quick clearing for Tracy. Oh, Michelle. Michelle, can you come to the Dragon Circle at 2 p.m. Eastern today? I want Rumara to look at that. Hi, Helen. It would really be best to have Rumara look at that if you can. That would be good. Okay. So Tracy, calling Tracy's energy body forward, I ask that the Archangel Michael, angels of the white light, run a mesh of pure white light through Tracy Pickett, gathering up all energies, elementals, entities, demonic beings, gather them up, remove them, completely heal them in the light, and return them to source now. Does Tracy have any earthbound spirits with her? No. Thank you. Any negative aliens in her field? No. Thank you. I'm down here in muscle testing. Good. And you said this energy was about your husband, right? A lot of drama. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Michelle. Okay, Archangel Michael, please sever and seal all cords, ties, and tethers, especially in regards to Tracy's husband. Just gently severing those ties, remove them completely, and all energies associated with them. Lift him up and out of Tracy's field. Lift her husband up and out of her field. Heal his energy and all other energies within her field. Heal them in the light. Return them to their sources. Go to those sources. Gather up all of Tracy's energy. Heal it in the light and return it to her now. I ask Rumara, Golden Dragon, to go to Tracy and to Tracy's husband and to place a loving firewall around both of them, a rose gold firewall around both of them. This is just simply to protect them from each other's energy so that her husband's energy can be held within his field. Tracy's energy can be held within her field, and she can focus on herself and her art. I'm also seeing other entanglements. I'm seeing other kind of, looks like tendrils or wires. Just things that are literally distracting you, pulling you out of yourself, making you be the one that takes care of things, even in situations when there are other fully capable adults that are refusing to take care of things. It's also kind of part of your pattern to be the one that does take care of things. So you're going to have to address that within yourself and have that awareness, Tracy, of when you are stepping over your own boundaries of, no, I'm not going to take care of that for you, to, oh, here, just let me do it. Right? Like, who can relate? Right? Archangel Michael, search throughout all of creation for all pieces, parts, or fragments of Tracy's energy that may have been lost, scattered, stolen, or siphoned. Gather it all up throughout all realities, dimensions, lifetimes, and timelines. Heal it in the light and return it to her, fully integrating now. I don't know if these are with kids, if you have kids, if they're older, or if these are friends of yours. I'm seeing two strong cords, and I would like to sever these cords, but it looks like they're coming from you. Archangel Michael, angels of the white light, we would like to, yes, Heart of Elijah, please touch these two cords coming from Tracy to the two friends that she is helping or participating in their work. And maybe this is also with the husband, not really quite clear about this here, but I would like to touch the agreements with these two cords here because they have not left. Touch the agreement, and I'd like to ask the higher self if you're ready to rescind all agreements to help others when it does not serve the whole. There's a lot of rescuing. Yes, the theme of rescue. Touch that theme of rescue with the divine loving presence now. I just felt this like pop. Oh, you look after your two grandchildren a lot. Interesting. Yes, your son keeps telling you to say no. Good. That's a good boy. Okay. All right. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Well, we're gonna let his karma work itself out. And hold you, Tracy, to yourself. Drawing Tracy's energy back into herself. We want to, so your heart field and your, like your whole heart field and the way, is surrounding these family members, right? Surrounding these loved ones. But I actually want to pull it in closer to you. So of course, being grandma is wonderful, but it's also a lot. And if you're being relied on too much, that is energetically definitely more than you signed up for. At least is what we're noticing now. So we want to draw your energy in to protect it, to keep it for you so that you have what you need to do what you desire. يوفو الحرك يشكو الحرك كيف كتيجي مكسك هذه خشوط ولا بدي حد يمكسي. Okay, so have we rescinded these agreements to help at all costs? Yes, thank you. Archangel Michael, run another mesh of pure white light through Tracy's field, gathering up all of the leftover cords that are draining Tracy, that do not serve her highest good. Gather them up, remove them completely, heal them in the light, and return them to source now. Searching throughout all of creation for all of Tracy's energy, gather it up, heal it in the light, and return it to her, fully integrating now. Please seal Tracy's field with the white diamond light, the rainbow ray, the healing golden ray, and the iridium elemental ray, placing a triple rose gold flame around her, and the white platinum flame reflecting all that is not love back upon itself. And so it is. Yeah, so Tracy, the situation with your husband, it's definitely going to play itself out. I don't think it's going to like snowball or anything. I mean, whatever happens, it's going to be very cut and dry, whatever it is that happens. And I want to just encourage you to hold your own, hold your own and really just allow yourself to truly focus on that art, truly focus on the thing that is going to really make you feel good. Okay, so we're going to do a clearing for everyone. We'll do a clearing for everyone. And I welcome the Amethyst Grail King and the Amethyst Grail Queen. I would like for you to create a healing chamber for everyone who desires to go into the healing chamber today. So this healing chamber is made out of amethyst. And so we're going to create a sphere of light here. Thank you, Ramara. So this is something that we do often in the dragon circle. Everyone receives a clearing every time. Excuse me. So now we have this healing sphere here. I would like for you to place yourself into the healing sphere. You can say your name, or you can say the name of a loved one that needs support to be placed in the healing sphere. Okay. Thank you. And we're going to place this into the healing chamber. Okay, and so you will be kind of receiving hyper healing right now, intensive healing. Allow yourself to just receive, and we're going to do a clearing while that is happening. And at any point you can say, I intend myself out of the healing chamber, I intend myself into the healing chamber, one or the other, if you want to participate or not. Okay. So this clearing is for everyone. I'll say it in the first person, and you can affirm it in the first person for yourself, okay? Archangel Michael, angels of the highest light of creation, run a mesh of pure white light through my being, gathering up all energies, entities, elementals, and demonic beings. Gather them up, remove them completely, heal them in the light, and return them to source now. If I have any agreements with any beings within my field, I rescind them now. I rescind them now. I rescind all agreements that do not serve my highest good. I rescind them now. Archangel Michael, once again, run a mesh of pure white light through my field, gathering up all energies, entities, elementals, demonic beings. Remove them completely, heal them in the light, and return them to source now. If I have any earthbound spirits in my field or in the vicinity, I call upon the angels of the highest white light from source to bring those who love these earthbound spirits the most from the light now. May they come to receive them and escort them home to source now. Breathe. Good. If there are any negative aliens in my field of any kind, I call upon my protector dragons to come and gather each and every one of them up, remove them from my field, and take them back to source now. And if you want to understand why I have the dragons do that and not the angels, take my training. Yeah. Archangel Michael, sever and seal all cords, ties, and tethers. Remove them completely and all energies associated with them up and out of my field. Heal them in the light and return them to their sources. Go to those sources, gather up all of my energy, heal it in the light, and return it to myself now. If I have any binds in my field, I ask that the heart of Elijah come and touch the source of these binds, whether in this life or any other life. Touch the source of that binding with the divine loving presence now. If I have any curses in my field, I ask that the heart of Elijah come and touch the source and choice point for these curses, whether in this life or any other life. Touch the source origins of these curse or curses with the divine loving presence now. If I have any vows in my field or dark contracts, I ask that you touch the choice point, the source origin of these vows and dark contracts with the divine loving presence, either in this life or any other life. Touch them with the divine loving presence now. Archangel Michael, run a mesh of pure white light through my entire being, gathering up all binds, former binds that have now been released, former curses, former vows, and former dark contracts. Gather them all up, remove them completely, heal them in the light, and return them to source now. Archangel Michael, angels of the highest white light, run a mesh of pure white light through my being, gathering up all sigils, symbols, brands, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, astral and synthetic parasites. Make them inert, inert, inert. Gather them up, remove them completely, heal them in the light, and return them to source now. Okay. So I'm sensing a frequency that is familiar, that I am commonly asked to remove from people who have watched or participate with Lara Star, with the Astral Exploration Group. I do not say this out of judgment. I say this out of the purpose of clearing. If you are watching or learning from Lara Star, there's a compromisation present, and there is a Hydra being that has an extended tendril into your crown. I'm reading 3 different people that are present here have this and are being affected and are not sovereign. Okay, so I call upon David and Rumara to come and very gently remove this Hydra tendril from these 3 individuals' fields. Avolar kias kol har ki fahdi maka sakotosh kol har ki fakati maka tasetioto koyevelar kadeshedividiam. You do not have jurisdiction here. You do not have permission to participate here. You are blasted back. You must step back from these fields. Falar kieskol khale vaseketi makata shekele hati makoshkole variach. Sholar kiafokol har kifakatia sakashikati makatai. So what's happening now is that there is an insertion of codes that are being put into the individual's fields that are making it harder for this one to be extracted. Shekina, Gaia, kol harrakia fokoska de vede haseket yamakatai. Sholar kieskoska de vede haset yamakatas. O trandar, raket yamakatai. You do not have permission to be here. You do not have consent from the higher self or from the soul. You will be gone now or you will be destroyed. I'm so tired of doing this. This just keeps coming back again and again and again. Okay, Rumara, we need extra protection around these three individuals, around myself as well. Archangel Michael, search throughout all of creation for all pieces, parts, or fragments of these individuals that were lost or scattered, siphoned, and stolen due to the former Hydra present. Gather them up, heal them in the light, and return them to each of them respectively. Is the Hydra completely removed? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Usually it can take like two or three times to remove this guy. So insidious. We welcome, yes, we welcome your soul guides home. And here's the thing. This is not her fault, right? This is not intentional on her behalf. I want it to be known. Let me be clear. This is not intentional. This is happening through her, not of her own accord. This is happening with her energy. Maybe it's against her will. I don't even know if she has any idea about it. How's everybody feeling? How are you feeling? Okay, we're going to seal our fields. Thank you to the Amethyst Grail King and Queen. We remove everyone from the healing chamber now. We restore their alignment with spirit and soul. Archangel Michael, angels of the white light, one more time search throughout all of creation for all pieces, parts, or fragments of every individual's energy that may have been lost, scattered, stolen, or siphoned for any reason at all. Throughout all realities, dimensions, lifetimes, and timelines, gather them up, heal them in the light, and return them to each of us, fully integrating now. Seal our fields, filling our fields with our individual unique source light now, sealing any holes, cracks, or fissures that may have been made vacant, and seal our fields with spheres of white diamond light, rainbow ray, healing golden ray, and iridium elemental ray. Thank you. Place a triple rose gold flame around ourselves and the platinum flame, burning bright and reflecting all that is not love back upon itself. And so it is. Okay. Whew. Good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yes, so much better. Awesome. Good, Nebula. I'm glad to hear that. You're so very welcome. Yeah. So, this is why we need the clearings. This is why we need to have this, quantum awareness of what's happening. And, it's not like I go looking for that particular signature, but I cannot mistake it when it comes into the field. And it absolutely needs to be rooted out, needs to be removed. And you have to be careful with who you're listening to, who you're giving energy to, who you're paying to do your clearings, or who you're not paying, who you're allowing to do your clearings for you. Might be someone that actually either doesn't know what they're doing, or that there's something that's working through them that they may or may not be aware of that is attaching itself to you. Right? And so this Hydra being, you all are so welcome. You're so welcome. This Hydra being is, as I said, insidious. Right? Like, you chop off one tendril and 3 more grow back, right? Like, it has its hand in every pie, right? And so I have to work with my Irma. I have to work with dragons, and more than my dragons, whenever this guy comes present, my dragon calls in more dragons. The Irma calls in his full battalion to come and deal with this guy. Okay. And he cannot be destroyed. I know, like, we threaten destruction, but we can send him out of the universe, but he's also a part of this place and actively participating with humans. And so I can't throw him out of this place because he has permission to be here by other people. So that's the problem. But if you ever see like tendrils in your field, if you see a lot of, and this is like, let's say in the next 24 hours, if you see a lot of snakes, eels, right, worms, parasites, long tendrily things, I would say that you had this and it was removed, right? So really, dude, we all need to just be paying so much attention to how we feel in our fields. I mean, like, you all were able to, it does, yes, it affects the medium. It affects the medium, Tracy. Yes. Everyone in that crew, everyone that's participating, everyone that goes on that podcast, they're all affected. Each and every one of them. Right? And there's a spell. There's a spell over all of them. I've seen it. It's very clear to see. And I was under the spell for 2 years. I was under the spell myself, and I broke out, right? In the way that it needed to happen. So, when you are all saying like, oh, I know I need a clearing, I haven't been feeling good, like, this is awareness, keen awareness. And you need that to know, gosh, something is off, right? You know when something is off. And when something is off, then you need to come back to yourself, come back to your guides, come back to everything that you've been taught to call upon the light to help you. Hi, Jennifer. And so, I'm here to help you. You can come to the Dragon Circle and get a clearing like that from Rumara, and then some, right? And a whole lot more. But it's just, I just want to say, I'm not looking for this stuff. I'm not out here looking for more ways to like vilify this woman. because that's just like, why would anybody want to spend their time doing that? Right? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you. But I'm also here to extract the bullshit. Right? So, yes. Yay, Donna. I love that. Yeah, it's time. It's time. So, okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving. And if you want to know how I do the toning and the light language, and of course, my light language is unique. Everybody's light language is unique. And I would love for you all to activate it and feel comfortable with it and be able to use it, and to use your voice powerfully. Be the 3-part workshop of Be Your Own Sound Healer is not just about being a sound healer. It's actually about being a healer and using your voice and being able to tap into the quantum with sound. Ooh, so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, yes. Yes, Ruth, of course. As you should. As you should. So let me put this up one more time. Here is the first of the 3-part series workshop, Be Your Own Sound Healer. And so the first part is about the voice. We're going to learn how you can help regulate your nervous system, your circulatory system, your lymphatic system, how you can improve your immune system. I mean, so many ways that just simple toning can help the body. And it's so good. It's so good. I've been toning since I was in college, and I realized that I was actually soothing. 20 years later, I realized, oh, I had anxiety and I was helping myself be calm by toning. So, so that was quite the realization. That was quite the realization for me. So, but you can see how also while I'm, inside with my eyes closed and I'm toning and I'm working with light language, I'm seeing quantumly. I'm seeing through your being. I'm seeing what is affecting you. I'm seeing these tendrils, right? And the more that I allow, right, the more that I allow myself to see and to look and to get out of the way, the more I can see. So it's kind of a psychic development course, but it's really for those of you who are ready to bring your voice into what you're doing and to take your Reiki, take your coaching, take your personal work to the next level. Okay, my friends, so let us release this container. Thank you so much to all of our helpers. Thank you to the dragons, Heart of Elijah, to the Archangel Michael, angels of the white light. We are so grateful and we appreciate you. Stay if you will, go if you must. Thank you. And so it is. Have a very, very beautiful day, my friends. It is the last week of school here. So, oh my goodness, next week we're going to be on summer vacation. Here we go. I am going to have a kindergartner, a first grader, and a junior in high school. Holy Lord, somebody help me. But I'm looking forward to a restful and also fun summer. So much love to all of you. You're very welcome. I love doing this work. Gosh, that time really does fly when we're doing work like this. But maybe we'll have to do this more often. Also, keep in mind that the Dragon Circle is open today if you want to go further and you want to do more deeper work. Good luck to you, Maria. Your birth and your new baby coming. Yes, you're welcome to the Dragon Circle, and you just need to join my Patreon for free to have access to the link, which is there, just waiting for you. All right, everybody. Love you so much. We'll see you soon. Take care.